What is going on, everybody? So, might want to cover your ears on this one. So, before we get into it, guys
If
are
you
new.
have kids, I wouldn't say you might want to cover your damn ears. If you have kids, they better be asleep
Oh, for
because
sure.
we've got some choice words that'll come out of our mouths. Pause, by the way.
Nah, I don't think that's a pause moment, but
Come out of your mouth. Pause. That's a moment. That's a pause moment, bro. You gotta think about it. Anyway, the Eagles lose 33-13 to the Cowboys in a game that they should have won. Because if you win this game, you're in the playoffs. You don't necessarily clinch the number one seed, which we don't even have that anymore.
now
We
we're
don't
down to
have
the
the number
three.
one seed. We don't even have the damn division.
Well,
We might
technically,
as
we
well
can't.
become a we might as well become a fucking wild card team.
Well,
How
here's the
bad
thing:
this team's playing.
we could still be a division winner, but we can still take the division because number one, we had the better record against the
Yeah, we can still take the division,
and we
but
just own the
still.
tiebreaker over the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, I understand that. We'll have the division. It's fine and dandy.
But,
It's fine
but
and
we're a
dandy.
wild card team.
We're a wild card team. We are officially a wild card team. We had the number one seed, and honestly, I don't know we deserved it because more than half of the wins that we had were lucky wins.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
And RQ, now's not the time, brother, to talk. Yeah, you can talk your shit, but we're
Well,
not.
and
We're not
technically,
happy
Arku
about it.
does have to earn the right to talk a lot of shit. So, and plus, Arku's been a really good one over all this.
Yeah, you've
All,
earned the right. You've earned the right to talk your shit. You've earned your right to talk your shit. You beat a fraud. And honestly, when people were saying we were frauds, we were shutting them down. Now we're
I mean,
not.
look at the title
Just
of the
wait.
stream.
Just wait. But guess what? Like the title of the stream says,
So pretty
NFL
much,
fans, NFL fans, if you're fans of any other team that's been calling us frauds, I'm throwing in the fucking towel. You're right. You're completely fucking right. Because this was a crucial game. Even the last game was a crucial game. We can't even beat the freaking Niners. Can't beat we can't beat good teams. We cannot beat good teams.
So you know it's bad that the Dallas Cowboys had 70 more yards than Philly. They had 256 passing yards to Philly's 218. Philly got outrushed.
And before you keep reading the stats, I think that AJ Brown thing that should have been a penalty. That play should have been a penalty. You don't shove a person down like that. But I'm not gonna say that the game was decided by penalties. Like fans are saying, "Oh, this is rigged." And
most of that game has been a flag fest.
but here's the thing, though. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, the game is rigged because of it."
Oh, you ain't kidding.
We were shooting ourselves in the foot constantly.
Oh yeah,
with penalties
10 penalties as a team.
10 as a team. 10 penalties as a team. And they had penalties too, so I can't. I'm not going to believe.
At least the Cowboys had
I
some
don't
discipline.
believe they had more discipline than we did. That's what costed us. We had more penalties, but fans were like, "Oh, they were throwing flags. The refs are for the cap." No, enough.
No, that's
enough with that shit. Okay, we played like trash the last 2 games. If you want to put blame on, if you want to put blame on somebody, blame Brian Johnson for the inept offense. Blame Desai for not Desai. I wouldn't blame Desai. I wouldn't blame the head coach either. I'm blaming Brian Johnson here.
Desai deserves some blame because the fact that he.
No, none of the blame goes to him. None.
And
it's that offense. It's that anemic, vanilla ass offense that Brian Johnson runs.
And to be fair, I wouldn't blame. And if I'm Swift, I do not blame. Not coming back next year. I don't blame
Swift. If you decide you want to walk because you haven't gotten any touches, I don't blame you.
And
you want to
walk?
Tonight, go ahead.
In terms of touches,
he only had. There was only one game they had multiple touches, and that was Miami. Like what week? Fucking what?
I have no freaking clue because this
Early in
team
the season.
just
It was a Thursday.
I
It
have
was
no
a Thursday
brain
night game.
cells.
It was a Thursday night game, and that was the only game
Oh, trust.
that
Let me take a
that
look.
was literally the only fucking game
So
that
that
Swift had
was
touching.
where the hell
That
is
was a
it?
Thursday night game. It was Miami Dolphins and Eagles.
That was back in week 7. That was
Week fucking 7. Week fucking 7.
So
This
in
was week
terms,
13. This was week goddamn 13,
we're
14.
14.
My
So
mind is so fucked up because of this loss that I can't remember what week we were on right now. This is week 14.
So if you want to compare tonight, compare to the Miami game, Swift had 4 more touches in Miami for 60. So Swift in the Miami game had 15 carries for 62 yards, 4.1 yards per carry. And I think it might have been. Hold up. I think it might have been. That's right. It was the Minnesota game. He had more than 20 touches. That was back in week 2.
Yeah, week fucking 2. But here's the thing: the 2 best games that we had defensively. Oh, I don't know. We actually had a competent running game.
Exactly.
For using the fucking running game, we were using the full fucking playbook as well.
Swift.
You run, it opened up the pass. It opened up many opportunities with the pass. But no, when you're pass, guess what? You're not going to go. You're going to get off the field prematurely at times, more often than not.
Defense
and the defense gets gassed. Why do you think we got blown out in 2 games? And why do you think we got blown out 2 games in a fucking row right now? Both those games, we completely abandoned the run. Completely.
Because and look, like I said, I'm the kind of me, and I'm probably the minority that does give a lot of shit to Nick. But this is because Nick thinks that we're gonna.
I feel like you're pretty much the only fucking person that does.
No, I've actually talked to a few people who are in the minority that both Nick and Brian are kind of. They're trying to run the same offense that Shane did, but Shane actually knows how to run the fucking
but
football.
Here's the thing: they're not trying to run what Shane did. You want to know why? Shane ran RPOs. Shane ran motion plays. Shane ran the fucking ball.
Exactly what I'm saying. Shane ran the fucking ball.
That's the problem. And they abandoned the run plays. They abandoned the damn RPO plays. They abandoned doing motions. They throw off the defense.
Oh, you know what's bad? So if you go back to week 2, when the Eagles took on the Minnesota Vikings, which first of all should not have been as close as it is, we should have just blown their asses out. But that's a whole other story for another day. Swift had 28 carries, 175 yards on the touchdown, averaging 6.3 yards per carry. And ever since then, his touches are starting to go down. We say, "Oh, we got Katie Gainwell." Look, I was like, first of all,
we got Gainwell. He's been doing
anything.
What is he gonna get, dude? What is Gainwell gonna give you? He only gives you maybe like 1 or 2 yards.
And also, why not use fucking Rashad Penny for Christ's sakes?
Exactly. What's the point in signing that dude?
I'm sorry, but I think Howie. Look, as much as I like Howie, but this year he's whipped on some spots to the point where this defense is not what it used to be. The linebackers.
You want to know why the defense isn't what it used to be, Rob? It's because the offense leaves that defense out there because they are so anemic on offense. That defense gets gassed so damn early.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's absolutely bullshit. Absolutely.
And look,
to me, it reminds me of 2013.
Oh God!
Remember 2013? We had a pretty good defense to start, and then the
offense was anemic.
The offense was anemic at times. It's like even in the playoffs, the offense kept getting off the field. Can't do that. Can't do that in the playoffs. And people are like, and you got people like, shout out Key in the building, shout out to the Sports Wave group, telling me that it'll be fine in come playoff time.
No, it won't. Not with this team. I'm sorry.
Not with this fucking team. If this team plays the way they have been,
I don't see this
in the
not gonna get us
playoffs.
the wild card.
We're
Quite
getting
honestly,
fucking dude. But dude, I think we'll make the playoffs. We might get lucky and eke out a win late in the season, but
I really don't. I mean, look at
I
the
do.
rest of
I
our.
see that. No, but because you're a pessimist. And
I mean,
like I think we'll eke out like one more win. I think we'll still make the playoffs. Don't
I
get me
think the
wrong.
team I can see we could probably eke out it is probably Seattle, and that's not going to be an easy task either. And
But I feel like we might win against the Giants and we'll make the playoffs then.
look, Arco, we try to be real as possible
Or
because
we tried doing that. But this is a game that this is a division game that we should have won. We should have won this one.
And we could, for some reason, we cannot win in Dallas. For whatever reason, we can never.
And I was going to admit it. If we lost 2 or more games like this, like what we did last week, I'm like, if we lose another game like that, I'm calling us frauds. We are.
And well, it shows.
It's showing right now. It's showing. Like
because when you look at this roster,
the 10 wins we got, Rob. The 10 wins we got.
Honestly, we should be at least
more than half of those wins were by luck.
And as not just Nick Sirianni, but as any coach for that matter that we had for the longest time. I know Reed never really won.
I think Reed won. Yeah, dude. I think Reed won one.
I think he did.
I think. I think he won one.
Because I am trying to exactly remember.
Hell, dude. Another coach that won in Dallas, of all fucking coaches, Chip fucking Kelly, 2014.
Oh, why was I?
Of all the damn coaches, we won on Thanksgiving.
Dude, never existed.
Dude, we won on Thanksgiving in 2014. There. In 2014.
I guess. But like I said, look, for those who followed me entire for the longest time, look, we try to be real responsible, but knowing how this team has been playing this entire week, it's been really fucking hard.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And the thing is, I was saying I had this like existential dread all day about this game. And now you guys see why. And now you see why I said that earlier. I'm like, I'm dreading this game.
I didn't even bother watching.
I didn't watch it either. I knew it was gonna be bad. I knew it was gonna be bad. I had an inkling it was gonna be bad all day. All day today, I had an inkling this game's gonna be bad. And it was.
Shoot, when you look at
all I've got to say right now, I'm this pissed off about this team. Fire Brian Johnson, sorry ass. Give him his pink slip right the fuck now. Before the night's up.
Something's got to give. I'm sorry, but and also when we look at the rest of the title, but also put it that this team is in trouble, and I'm not being facetious.
They're in trouble.
It's been like this since week 1.
Right now, like last week, I wasn't really pushing the panic button. I was a little bit panicky.
Because San Francisco is a fantastic team. It's a well-built team.
They're a fantastic team. So I'm thinking, all right, I was expecting a loss there. Like they're a fantastic team across the board. Offense, defense, special teams. They're prolific. So I wasn't pissed off about that loss. I'm like, all right, we lost. Let's move on to Dallas. We beat Dallas handily the first time around. We beat them. But and then this game happens.
You lay
I am panic, dude. I am spamming the panic button right now. Spamming that shit.
I've already hit the panic button.
Dude, I am spamming the panic button. I'm basically punching the panic button because I'm panicked, but I'm also fucking pissed.
Shoot. And like Tyler said, I already hit the panic button during the San Fran game. Say, yep, this is it. Because I had a feeling that this was going to be like this with Dallas again.
You saw the writing on the wall when they played San Fran.
It's like, yep, here's the stretch. We're going to lose 2 straight.
I was struggling to see that, but I looked back on how the whole season went and how the last game went, I should have had the same mindset as you. Like, yeah, we're in trouble after that Niners game. But after that Niners game, I kind of gave it a pass. Stupid me gave it a pass because I'm thinking, they played a prolific offense. They played a prolific team. Brock Purdy's that guy. CMC was healthy still. Brandon Ayuk was carving us up. Like, it was just like.
Thank you for the fantasy points, by the way, too. But that's besides the point. Sorry. I had to throw it in there.
Take those points, brother. Take them and be proud of it.
Also, and I hate to say this, but thank you, Jake Ferguson, for giving me some fantasy points. God, I fucking hate saying that. But
also, screw you, Philly, because in my pick'ems, freaking, I have somebody breaking down a fucking neck again. Damn it.
Wait, who had a broken neck?
Dante has 1 point. He's 1 point behind because of this shit. Should have took Dallas. Fuck.
But as we're going back, I pulled. So do you know how crazy compared to this roster back to 2014 under Chip Kelly? Starting quarterback Nick Foles, LaShawn McCoy at running back. Your 3 wide receivers: Riley Cooper, Jeremy Maclin, Jordan Matthews, tight end Brent Selleck, Jason Peters at left tackle, Evan Mathis at left guard.
Center, you know what pisses me off about? Do you know what pisses me off about Evan Mathis being in Philly that year?
Oh,
and it isn't him being in Philly that year. It's the next year. He goes to Denver in 2015, wins his fucking Super Bowl. I'm like, you motherfucker. I was so mad.
Oh yeah, it's not just the Eagles side of things, but for those who keep track of former players,
it's all Philly sports. It's all Philly sports. Look at freaking Iguodala. He leaves Philly. Yeah, he started in Denver first. And he didn't win there, but he goes in freaking Warriors and wins the championship. Like, you motherfucker.
3 rings with them.
3 of them shits. 4 of them, because he came back to goddamn.
Yeah, that's actually true.
He came back in 2021 as a freaking player coach. More so coach than player, but whatever. But again, back to the Eagles, though. The fact of the matter is,
changes have
been needed for like 13, 14 weeks already.
And the fact that
changes need to have been made. Like Howie, Jeffrey Lurie,
somebody,
fucking Nick Sirianni. You should have seen how piss poor this offensive coordinator is.
And you should try your damnedest hardest to
try. You should have poked as Nick Sirianni as a head coach. You should have poked and prodded that motherfucker to get better. Stop calling vanilla ass plays. Call some motions. Call some RP goddamn O's.
Please change it up, for Christ's sake.
Change it the fuck up.
Because it's getting to the point where
he's basically just calling plays like it's fucking Madden.
Like the most basic shit.
The most basic shit. Defenses easily pick it up.
Yeah.
And it's so mind-numbingly annoying and so infuriating.
And honestly,
fucking infuriating.
I know Tyler may or may not agree with this because I actually brought up a point is that I think this all stemmed the fact after we let Frank Reich, which that was a fucking decision that the Philly Eagles made.
I already told you that I agree with this because I'm like, I agreed with it. I agreed with that take like after the multiple 9-7 seasons and that 4-11 and 1 trash season in 2020, which I don't want to talk about ever again.
Yeah, the 2 Cincinnati.
Here's the thing. The 2 seasons I want to forget about. 2012 and 2020.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Remember 2012 when we went 4-12?
No.
We didn't win. We didn't win our 4th game until freaking goddamn Foles started. Like late in the season. Our season was already over at that point.
And by the way, for those who don't know, that is the last season of Andy Reid.
Last season of Andy Reid. People were like, fire Reid, fire Reid. And here's the thing. Sometimes being a scapegoat doesn't work.
And we saw how that really worked out for Andy Reid. 2 Super Bowl rings since going to Kansas City.
So I'm not gonna say Nick Sirianni is a problem. I'm not gonna say he's a problem. What I will say Fire the damn coordinator. Fire the OC. The DC, I don't think he was given a fair shake because the offense just keeps getting off the field prematurely and the defense just keeps getting gassed.
And honestly, the scheme, and quite honest, oh yeah,
and also too, I want to rant about another thing. Darius Slay on Twitter. Really? You fucking serious? Oh, I don't want to tackle because I'm small and I'm old and I could get hurt.
Just retire, for Christ's sake.
It's fucking football. If you don't want to, if you think you're gonna get hurt making a fucking tackle, fucking retire. Get out of Philly. Retire. I'm sick of it. I really am. And he didn't. Minimal effort again tonight. Minimal. From that entire damn defense. And yes, I get it. They were gassed. I get it. But still. Act like you actually give a shit about this team and this game and the city of Philadelphia.
Because this is not a Super Bowl winning team. And I've always said the Eagles are not going to win under this coaching staff. Not one bit.
I wouldn't say not with the OC and DC, or not with the OC. The DC, I think the DC. I think he was never given a fair shake.
If but you think about he's got to get rid from that Vic Fangio scheme because, boy, for the love of God, get rid of that concept. I'm sorry,
but here's the problem. Every fucking team does it. So what are you going to do? How are you going to do?
I mean, try to go base man. At least bring occasional blitz packages instead of. And you got to protect.
Oh, look at the last game. Look at the last game, Rob. He blitzed heavily. We still got blown the fuck out.
Scheme, whatever the scheme does need to change because, boy, this.
It's not. I don't think it's the scheme. I think it's just the defense. It's because of the offense. The defense is getting gassed. It doesn't matter what you do. The defense is gassed. They're going to get beat every time. So I think it's more so on the offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson. He is ass. We know who we thought you were mid-season, Brian Johnson. We thought we were thinking week 5, probably like week 4, week 5. Give him time. There's still plenty of ball left to play.
And
we're now at week 14. It's the same fucking thing out of you. If I was Howie Roseman, or if I was Nick Sirianni, or if I was Jeffrey Lurie, your ass is gone.
Whatever, RC.
What's up,
yeah,
RC?
But the thing is with Nick, what really rubs me the wrong way, he doesn't have the balls to do it. Because I'm sorry, but I'd rather see if I'm Jeffrey Lurie and seeing having this coaching staff say, "Oh, you don't have the balls to tell your coordinator and say, look, you suck. We're going to move on." Look, I hate the idea that the owner should get involved, but how much longer?
Here's the thing, though. I don't think it's Nick. It's the fucking, and I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, he's saying shit to Brian Johnson. He's saying something.
I really hope so because
we don't know what's going behind closed doors in coaches' meetings. They have coaches' meetings. I don't know what's being said in there, but because even when goddamn Steichen was there, do you think he was listening to Steichen? Nope.
No, because Nick actually trusts Steichen.
Here's what I think. I think Brian Johnson just doesn't give a shit. That's the problem. It doesn't matter who's in his ear or not. If the coach is in his ear or not, he doesn't listen.
And honestly, I'm surprised Hurts needs to say something too. It's like, dude.
Hurts is already saying, I think it's already came out that Hurts doesn't like Brian Johnson.
Why no surprise there? Because
no surprise fucking there, because I don't even like the guy. He's a trash OC. Trash.
Honestly, I think, quite honestly, look, not hating on Hurts by any stretch of means, but I kind of feel like Hurts got somewhat lucky last year because Brian Johnson was
No. Drop it right now. No. He did not get lucky. You know what it was? Do you know what it was, Rob? That team was so prolific last year under Steichen. With Brian Johnson's play calling, he's getting panicky because he don't know what to fucking do because that offense is so goddamn vanilla.
The fact when so yeah, if you know, and this also you go back to the college level too for Brian Johnson from 2018 to 2020. Obviously, this is from the Philadelphia Eagles website. Johnson enjoyed a highly successful 3-year stint in Florida. Boy, that's I do not know about that.
If you were a college coach and you were successful, you surely know about RPOs and motions and all the other shit that's part of college ball.
It's going to get better too.
Do you know what? But hold up before I get more angry at whatever you're going to say there. What did Steichen run last year? A lot of college RPOs, a lot of that college style offense.
And that's why you see
a lot of RPOs, a lot of motions, a lot of the stuff that you would normally see in college ball.
Shoot, look at Miami Dolphins as a perfect example. I know let's be honest, I know they don't really beat good teams, but
they're
look how they are winning games.
They're top 10 emotions.
And they do and they also pull RPOs. Why do you think they're the number one offense in football?
Because they do a lot of the college infused.
Because it keeps it
keeps the defense honest.
Yeah, it keeps them guessing, so to speak.
Yeah, keeps them guessing. But the thing is, you're running Madden fucking plays. That's the problem.
And that does not work. Not in today's NFL.
This is not a fucking video game. It's not. It's not a fucking video game. Now, run some RP goddamn O's. Be strategic about this shit, Johnson.
It's getting predictable, and
it's getting crazy predictable every time. And also, I was on Cool's show earlier, the pregame show, because I normally am for Eagles games. You can check us out every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday leading up to the game. By the way, he says if you look at the formation every time, 9 times out of 10, hell, 10 times out of 10, they're running shotgun. They're running shotgun every damn time. In every freaking game. It's annoying.
And there's
no diversity in the play calls. Run some I formations. Run goddamn Y2, whatever the fuck. Run some RPO actions. Run some other play calls. Not just shotgun every time.
And also,
some other formations.
To piggyback off that, because it's a passing play when Kenny Gainwell is in the backfield 100% of the time. That's going to be a passing play.
And guess when Gainwell's in the backfield 100% of the fucking time.
Passing play. The only time it's not is when you have DeAndre Swift at the same time.
And that's becoming a goddamn. And here's the thing, that's becoming a goddamn rarity.
So going back to what I pulled up, as the OC, he led the Gators to the most prolific passing offense at 387.6 yards per game in the FBS, which was ranked 7th in college football in total offense at 509.8 yards per game, and 8th in scoring offense at 39.8 points per game. So you're telling me with this talent,
whatever you did in fucking college, you're not going to implement it here?
I'm sorry, but that should be a a quick fireball offense. That in my eyes. And shoot, at this point,
every fucking week with this team, it drives fans to drink every fucking time.
Shoot, I had to fucking take Xanax every single goddamn week. Well, except for some of the comfortable wins like against Tampa Bay and Miami, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
And
But
honestly,
oh God.
I mean, shoot, go back to the 2017 team. What does Frank Reich like to do? He likes to run the football and occasional RPOs when the situation calls for it. And if we were successful under Frank Reich as the offensive coordinator, so why the hell not?
Exactly, bro. It's like it gets to the point.
Bring him back.
It gets to the fucking point where everybody's saying fire Johnson at this point. Everyone, except for front office and coaching. Well, guess what? If you're not going to do it, welcome to Wild Card Weekend, and welcome to a playoff loss. Because this is bullshit. This is not a team that could go for a run. It's not.
No.
It's not. And here's the thing: when we and I know we were undefeated at one point, and I think we went like 8-0 or 9-0 or some shit. I think it was like 8-0. We went even during that undefeated streak when we won 8 straight games. I was questioning, is this team a Super Bowl winning team? Because offense still didn't wake up through 8 weeks. This is when I started to get nervous through 8 fucking weeks. Offense still hadn't woken up. Defense, they were hit and miss at times. They were more than they were at 50-50. You know, I was like, whatever. The defense looks okay. And then we go to, let's fast forward to the last game. The defense played like shit because the offense wouldn't stay on the fucking field. Tonight, same difference. Now it's no more questioning, is this team a Super Bowl winning team this year? There's no way in hell we're winning the damn thing. No way in hell we're even going. Let alone, I don't even think we're gonna make it to a goddamn conference game.
Honestly, if I want to call it, I know, I don't think we're making it out of the wild card, depending on who we're playing.
No, absolutely fucking not.
Because if we're playing a crap team and we lose to that, then yeah, changes have to be made right on the fucking spot.
And also, the way this offense is ran, it reminds me of 2021.
Same shit.
We just had two games that were just like that Tampa Bay goddamn playoff game.
Oh,
2 games.
Yeah. Yep. And let's bro. And typically, on paper back then, wasn't that great. Quite honestly,
we still had Rager. We still had JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Both were ass.
I forgot.
And then we had just drafted a rookie, Devontae Smith, earlier that year.
And actually had put out a better rookie season than both Whiteside and Jalen Rager combined.
Yeah, because Rager kept dropping shit. Arcega, fuck him. He wasn't catching nothing.
And he's no longer existing in the league. The only other team that hasn't put up with him is with Rager is New England.
And he ain't doing shit with them either. They're like 2-10. They missed the playoffs. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This team has Devontae Smith. You have fucking Zacchaeus. You have AJ. Here's the thing. You have Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Olamide Zacchaeus,
Dallas
fucking Goddard, Gal Katera, who's decent.
Just his injury history kind of worries me.
Yeah, the injury history, but he's decent when he's on the field. You have guys who are good, but here's the thing. Again, stop with the pass bullshit.
And the fact that you're getting, and it's also the same play calling is what's getting Jalen Hurts sacked almost 90% of the time. And
like you're calling pass plays, but also your offensive line is playing like dirt.
Which
Your
it's
offensive
hard.
and it's hard to pass block all the fucking time when you're always calling the fucking pass. Run the fucking football.
Or at
We've
least
said
pull an
this for
RPO.
weeks. We've said this for no the run. They do design runs with Hurts at times, but run
Which
the fucking football. You have a back in DeAndre Swift. Oh, did you forget about him? I'm sure you do.
I mean, we gave him 11 touches tonight against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's not enough.
The only time
That's
he ever
not
got,
enough.
the only time he has more than that was, like I said, back in week 2 against the Minnesota Vikings when he had almost 30 carries for $175.
He had 30 carries, 175 yards, and we won
touchdown.
mightily. Yeah.
And that's against the Minnesota defense, by the way.
We won mightily. We won mightily that game. And at that point, I'm like, all right, that offense is fine now. All they got to do is just keep running with Swift. The next game, oh, what do? They abandon the shit. What do they do for the next 10, 11, 12 weeks? They abandon the run. It's to the point. It's to the point where I'm fed up. I'm fed up.
Oh, it's Eagles Nation's pretty much fed up at this point.
I'm done. I'm done. This team is a wild card team, and they're frauds. Under Brian Johnson, they're frauds. Unless they fire the guy now and give us Frank Reich back.
So, in terms of total defense, the Eagles, they are ranked 22nd in the league in total defense.
Yeah.
Passing defense.
You want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because, again, the offense is so fucking anemic.
Oh, it gets worse. Passing defense, they're 29th against the pass. Rushing defense, now I don't know when this was updated. They're at this time when so this was a couple days ago. So Eagles were 4th in rush defense, and well, didn't look at top 4 rush defense to me. Not tonight. Hell, not even last week. For Christ's sakes.
The whole defense just imploded the last 2 weeks because again, Rob, the offense is so anemic. The defense is getting gassed. So
in terms of the passing defense, we're giving up. Oh, hang on, where is it? We are giving.
I know you're fishing. I know you're fishing for straws here, saying the defense is bad. But again, like I said, Rob, this is on the offense. This pretty much is solely on the offense because the defense again is getting gassed, and that's a problem.
And we're 24th in scoring defense.
Let's look at our offensive numbers.
The offensive rankings, you get up. That's rank 2023. No, kidding. So the Eagles in total offense, they are. Let's see, when was this put out? This was back in December 9th. They were 9th in the league in total offense. Honestly, the last couple of weeks did not show it whatsoever.
9th, passing my ass.
In total offense at shit, I lost my place. At 361.7 offensive yards is their average. Yeah, okay. That's a bunch of malarkey. So, passing offense, for those who are wondering, we are 13th at 235.7 pass yards average.
There is no way in hell we are a top 20 offense. No way in hell.
Well, like I said, this article was put out on December 9th. And I'm surprised how they did not update that going into the last couple of weeks.
The reason why that we're tops in offense is because Jalen Hurts had to carry us for half the fucking season.
Sure. You ain't kidding.
And
that goes back to my point too. It's like, and they're not, and this whole sense go back to coaching. They're not letting him get the ball out quick enough and he's taking all the sacks, and yet
He's
he's the one
taking.
who's.
But here's the problem, though. Everyone is quick to blame Jalen Hurts. Oh, he's not getting the ball out quick
That's
enough,
all coaching. Shit.
and oh, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. Don't blame Hurts. Do not blame Hurts on this. This is on the offensive coaching staff, Brian Johnson included. So goddamn inept. So inept.
Oh, and you thought the entire going forward, we were ranked 8th in red zone offense at 61.7%. Didn't look like it to me the last 3 weeks or so, or this entire fucking year. Third down offense, we were 3rd in the league at 47.9%.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry, but
a lot of these numbers are bullshit, Rob. A lot of these numbers are bullshit from the eye test that we've seen all season. Bullshit.
So in terms of passing as a team, Eagles are 14th in the league in passing.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Prolific offense, my ass. That's all I gotta say.
The fact that in 13 games,
we should be a prolific offense.
You talk about it.
We didn't get DeAndre Swift for nothing. We didn't keep AJ Brown for nothing. We didn't keep freaking Devontae Smith for nothing. We kept that core together on offense. And for what? Some doofus named Brian Johnson to play some vanilla ass offensive schemes? Come on.
Oh yeah. So I don't know when this is going to get updated. So obviously going into this week, or whenever this came out, the Eagles completed 289 for 434, averaging a 33 point. Oh crap! I lost my place. Whoops. So they attempted 434 and completed 289, averaging 33.4 attempts per game at 66.6% combined for passing yards, 3,046, averaging. I don't know what that other stat is. I am not 7P average. I don't know what that is.
Those are advanced metrics. I stay away from them.
But passing yards per game, 234.3.
That's one game. That's literally one game's worth.
No, that's all 13 games worth of offense combined as a team.
Combined.
Oh, and it's not going to. You thought our offense is worse, but look at the rest of the teams from 15 down. You got the Rams, the Commanders, the Jags. Surprised the Ravens actually is lower, but that's besides the point. Seattle, Chicago, New Orleans, the Browns, Colts, Patriots, Falcons, Giants, the fucking Panthers at 28, Raiders, Titans, Jets, and the measly Pittsburgh motherfucking Steelers. So you're telling me that I don't know anymore. I really don't.
It's atrocious, man. It's atrocious. Like, you're telling me we have I'm going to say it right now. We have our own version of Matt fucking Canada on this team. We do.
Yeah, now you think about it.
We have our own version of that.
It's bullshit. It really is.
Brian Johnson, you better fucking walk. We don't want you on this damn team. Freaking vanilla ass offense bullshit.
And also, speaking of that, the Eagles are ranked 20th, giving up 33 sacks as a team in all 13 games played.
You want to know why? Because this offense isn't allowing Jalen Hurts to run, buying himself some time. And if he is, Even if he is, that offensive scheme, the routes that they're running, the defense is automatically picking it up on all sides. He has nowhere to go with the freaking football.
And shoot, and Brian Johnson's getting fucking hurts killed anyways. Shit.
Brian Johnson nearly fucking gave the guy a concussion last week.
And somehow luckily clear concussion protocol. And the fact the dude's still dealing with I don't know what his knees are feeling like right about now.
Yeah, he's still dealing with that knee injury from freaking last year.
No, I think it hurts that he actually took a shot at it, or someone took a shot at his knee during week. He's been doing this shit with week 1. It's week fucking 14, and he's doing everything he can on a bum knee, and y'all don't have nothing to show for it. I'm sorry, but this is
honestly at this point, I don't even know what the hell to do. If y'all want to lose so bad, just start Mariota.
I mean,
if you guys want to lose so fucking bad,
it's embarrassing.
As a fan, I agree. As a fan, this is embarrassing.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to put myself in the Jeff Lurie shoes. I could imagine how seething this man is seeing this team playing that the way they're playing.
And here's the problem too. Howie Roseman is probably pissed off too because he did everything he can to make sure that linebacking core is shored up. But yet the offense can't stay on the fucking field.
And obviously we need linebackers that actually can be run stuffers and pass cover. Look, Reed Blankenship for me, I think when the defense is right.
No. We're not blaming the defense. No.
I'm not blaming the defense, but I'm saying when the defense is right, Reed Blankenship is one of my best bright spots in terms of the safety class that we have. And same with Bradley Roby.
We have good safeties. We have good linebackers. But the problem is,
I want to say decent.
We have good linebackers.
I like Nicholas Morrow, but he is very average at best. I'm sorry, but
no. We have good linebackers, man. We do. The only player I do agree with is Nicholas Morrow, but the rest of them, we have good defensive players.
Oh, shoot. And you know what's bad, too? We got beat so bad that the Eagles waived Christian Ellis to the New England Patriots. That's how bad we lost. So, yeah, it does not make
sense. That happened just now?
It happened last week after we got our asses kicked by the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We waived a player because of this shit. And the thing is, Howie Roseman is trying his ass off to make sure this team is playoff ready. But the problem is, again, that offense. That offensive scheme is so mind-numbingly fucking vanilla that it's just to the point where it's like anything that you could do for that defense, it ain't gonna work because the offense is gonna keep getting off the field and that defense is gonna get tired still.
And you got 2-year bet. And Nakobe Dean, look, I don't mind the 3rd-round pick, but something's got to give with him. He is constantly getting hurt, and it sucks. Because the dude flashes.
It really does, man. He showed flashes in preseason. He showed flashes during the season, but then he's down on the ground. He's hurt. Like
this is the second time he's been.
The thing is, it's just like it's just, dude. It's starting to be like, yeah, we have more than we. It's a little bit different because we have 10 wins. I'm starting to think it feels like
we should be at least have.
It feels like 2018 to 2020.
Yeah, even though quite honestly, we should be set. I mean, realistically, we should be 7-6, record wise. If you're thinking about it in the 13 games we played. I'm sorry, but
I think we should be like 6-7 because of how trash we play.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good point. Now I think. Well, I mean, if you did just exclude the Miami Tampa Bay game, but yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, with the Miami and Tampa Bay game, yeah, we should be 7-6.
Exactly. We're getting by teams we should be blowing out.
Yeah, and RQ, you're exactly right, and this is why for like the last few weeks, for like the last, honestly, the entire season, I've been saying, are we really thinking that this team is a Super Bowl winning team?
Absolutely not. And
Hell, the pregame crew that I stream with, hell, for weeks they've been saying the way they've been playing, they don't look like a Super Bowl. They don't look like a Super Bowl team.
Oh yeah, and
They
Tyler
don't.
called me. And here's the funny thing, and here's the irony, the most ironic part. I told Tyler, that this team is not a Super Bowl winning team. By the way, how they've been playing, it's like, oh no. And Tyler, what'd you say to me? It's like
this was like, but here's the thing though. This was like week 3, week 4. It was still early in the season. I'm like, give it time, give it time. Now I'm agreeing with you.
Because I mean, first of all, our most convincing wins we had was Miami,
and Vikings. That's it.
And Tampa Bay.
Hell, we won. You know how we won against freaking Dallas the first time? By Dak Prescott's freaking toe.
And also, Ferguson, and a short attempt on Ferguson, which was short by an inch by his knee.
But really though, Rob, it was because of Dak Prescott's toe.
Honestly, we should have lost. Quite honestly, we should have lost that game right down and there. Quite honestly. And also at the same thing too, we should have lost to the fucking Chiefs because Bradley Roby got fucking burnt like it's like burnt toast, and they got lucky because
if the player if that I think it was Kadarius Toney or some shit. It was either Kadarius Toney or somebody else.
That was MVS Scantling.
If it was if Scantling caught that ball, we lose. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If Scantling caught that ball, we lose.
Oh, easy. Shit, go to week 12. We had to go to win an overtime against the Buffalo Bills. Now, granted, you're a good team. I thought that was to be expected, but I thought that we should at least been a lot better than that way. But they did okay. So the team we should have been blowing out was New England.
Yep.
Tampa Bay, I know we could put more on.
I don't count really New England because it's more of like, all right, we yeah, we get like, okay, all right, this is a new season, new everything, right? Week 1, I don't count that.
Shoot, we should have blown
it. Now, from like week 1 to like week 3 or 4, I'm like, okay, all right, let's go, guys. Like, I knew we had time, and there were some signs of them getting better, but then they just stopped getting better after like week. And then week 5.
Also crazy too, when they put up a certain amount of points, they just took the foot off the gas, and we saw how, and you know that's very bad in the realm of sports. You don't take your foot off the gas.
You don't.
Shoot.
Not in close games. Not in close games at all. You don't do that.
You don't see San Francisco doing that. Boy, do you know how much of the Niners fans that I will have to get DMs from, complaining this like about that? No. There's no way in hell I don't see a team. And Dallas did what they're supposed to do. They stomped on their necks and did what they had to do.
They stomped us out. They stone cold us, man. They put us in the corner and stomped a mud hole on us and walked it dry. You know, like
yeah.
They stone cold stunned us too, like 15 times.
And Arku, to point it out there, that's pretty much every single fan base. It's not just us.
It's not just us, man. But
I know
but at least you recognize that that some of us aren't bad. You know,
I mean,
we try to be us personally. We try to be the bright spots of the fan base. We don't like to fight people. And all that stuff. We try.
So in terms, like I said, going back to the terms, yeah, and look, New England, I got to give them some credit because their defense was actually pretty decent. Because I thought that they were going to be a team that's
not anymore. Their defense has been shit the last 10 weeks.
Then again, we probably made their defense look pretty good of our anemic offense. Then, as Tyler put it,
vanilla ass offense. Yes, again, vanilla ass offense. Pass.
When you look at the teams that we should have been blowing out, Washington, that fact that we somehow squeaked out a win in overtime against them, which should not have happened. We should have blown out the Los Angeles Rams. Hell, we should have blown out the fucking New York goddamn Jets.
Well, you know where I thought, yeah, this team is kind of in trouble, but I was still holding hope. That was the Jets game. The Jets game, I was
Zach
pissed.
Wilson beat you. Zach motherfucking Wilson.
You let the no good shouldn't start another down in the NFL beat you.
And we'll talk about that on the All Stars show because the injuries to starting quarterbacks is very fucking concerning. It is super concerning.
We'll talk about that on Friday, but on Thursday. Yeah, this has just been just bad, just bad. You know, I had nothing else to say because we said what we needed to say. We aired out our grievances.
We said our piece.
We said our piece. And if the Jets were an NFC opponent,
I'm sorry, the Jets wouldn't even last in the NFL. Well,
the Jets will probably be like a 1-something team, you know, but again, no.
Look at the rest of the 4 games we got Monday night. And by the way, too, before we get to that, this is why you guys have not seen a lot of Eagles streams on this channel as of recently.
Because of how bad they're going.
And plus, we don't you guys don't want to see us kind of raging and get the channel demonetized as bad as it is.
You're lucky you even got a rain here today or tonight.
This is at 1:20 in the morning. That for that matter. But that's here nor there.
On a Sunday tomorrow, don't you have work tomorrow? Don't you work?
I don't got a job, for crying out loud.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah,
I've been fucking jumping for fucking months.
But again, most of you probably have jobs. Pretty much, most of you. So you're probably not even going to see this that much.
And honestly, I was not even not going to be even doing this.
Well, we have a different conversation for the tiebreaker. If we don't win another fucking game,
I think that's a conversation needs to be had.
The conversations. I feel like if we lose to, I would say Seattle. If we lose another game, if we lose another 2 games, another game to another 2 games.
So for the other division round, we still have to play are the New York Giants twice.
Yeah. So if we don't win against Seattle or the Giants of all teams, because we can lose to bad teams because we lost to the fucking Jets.
Oh God, that would be embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing. If we lose to the goddamn Giants, then I'm talking about the tiebreaker because we ain't getting that shit back.
Well, because the only way I can see, because it is the tiebreaker. Yeah, I mean, right now, when you look at the tiebreaker,
we own it. Tiebreaker, we own it. So if we win a game, and Dallas loses, we overtake them. But if they win and we lose, we're 2 games back.
Well,
or a half game back, and then if we lose again, we're a game.
Now we lose the divisional game. That's a whole game in its entirety.
If we lose to freaking New York, the damn Giants, the anemic
New
fucking
Jersey Giants is what I like to call them.
If we lose to them, oh shit, we ain't talking about tiebreakers because y'all have the division.
Yeah, that's true.
And conference record matters. So we're 1-1 against we're 1-1 against the Cowboys. Yeah. So
even though we always knew that was going to happen because it's been like that for the last 5 plus years
it's been like that since
what's going on, Gideon? Appreciate you guys are shout to everyone that's coming into our so I was not even expected to do this stream at all tonight.
I personally asked him, I'm pissed off. I got a rant. So I came in.
Well, like I say, shout out to everyone. If you guys are new, definitely hit the like button, hit that subscribe button because we
already have aired our grievances here. My phone's about to die anyway, so I'm speeding this up.
So the last final thing, and so
if Dallas and Philly ties, who wins the tiebreaker?
That's a very good question.
Like if we're 1-1 right now,
I think it would be us.
Both teams are 1-1. So you would have to be up in the record to have the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Well, actually.
Yeah, because we won the first game, so we own the tiebreaker. They got the tiebreaker back, kind of.
Exactly. The Eagles, like, honestly.
But if they tie, I think we'd technically get
Eagles
that.
will still own the tiebreaker, nonetheless.
We would technically get it back, the tiebreaker.
And the fact, because like if we beat, like say we beat San Francisco, yeah, we own the tiebreaker then for the number 1 seed. But that's here nor there. But look at the rest of the games before we get up out of here. You got Monday night with Seattle. That's not going to be an easy one. If
that's probably going to be 3 straight losses. I'm going to call it right now. 3 straight losses.
That depends if Gino is good to go with that groin injury. That remains to be seen. Now the remainder of that,
we can probably lose their backup because of the anemic fucking offense loss.
So in terms from week 16, you got the Giants at home. They do travel,
and they win that one.
That's on Christmas, which, by the way, somehow the Eagles always somehow beat the Giants on Christmas for whatever fucking reason.
Don't give me the Christmas from hell, please.
Oh God, that would be boy. That's going to send the Eagles Nation to a fucking frenzy. Then Brandon, let's be real. I do not want to pick the Monday night games because boy, those are fucking shit.
Those are shit. Those are shit bowls.
Yeah, this is why you don't see us do more prime time, NFL prime, because NFL prime time this year, in a nutshell, has been fucking god awful. With an occasional good game here and there.
Back to the schedule, though, because I have to speed this up because my phone's dying.
And you got the Cardinals coming to town, and I know a lot of Eagles fans are going to boo Jonathan Gannon out the goddamn wazoo.
If we lose that one, I'm going to be pissed, like the next level pissed.
And then we travel to East Rutherford to finish off against the Giants in Week 18. So, best case scenario is try to go 4-0 in that last stretch 4 games. Worst case, split is probably the worst case I can think of. But
I think the worst case,
or just lose straight out. That would lose
out. That's like the absolute worst case. But like realistically speaking, if the offense actually does shit, we could maybe go 3-1, 4-0. But that's if the offense.
Like we already clinch a playoff. Let's just say if we beat Seattle, the Giants, and the Cardinals. We already clinched playoffs.
Here's the problem. All we have to do is win a fucking game.
Yeah, and clinch a playoff spot. It's not that fucking well.
It isn't hard. Win the fucking game and you're in.
Because the other games don't matter. Plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, but now, literally, they're making it as if they're gonna try to wait till the last game to clinch. So right now they lost the 1 seed. So right now I don't even care about the 1 seed anymore. Go for a wild card spot. Because you don't deserve the 1 seed.
I mean, right now. So, boy, what's bad? You're right above the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. That's how bad it's been for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have, it's also even worse that we had, and look, Dallas, sure.
Right.
But, yeah, so it's bad enough that you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ahead of you, the Detroit Lions, the Cowboys, and the Niners is who you're looking up against right now in that bubble picture, in the playoff picture.
Yeah,
right now,
we get it though. But yeah, it's not looking great for Philly right now. It's not, and it's appalling to me. It's infuriating. I'm pissed off, and I gotta watch something else to just like cleanse the palate of this loss.
No,
because this is
it's bad.
I'm just so like this season. I've tried to avoid getting worked up out of football because usually it's me getting worked up. for this season, it's been robbed. Me, I've been relatively like, all right, calm down.
You've been pretty much
It'll be
calm.
fine. It ain't at the end of the fucking world. All right, this is just football. But now I'm getting to the point where I'm pissed.
Yeah, it isn't great, quite honestly.
No, it's not.
And what's going on, John?
The Eagles.
Yeah, we lost again. No surprise there.
We're pissed. We're pissed off, John Hill. We're mad.
Trust me, this is like this is not the angriest I can be. And like I said, look, I'm trying to be respectful because obviously, I got neighbors right next to me, so yeah, I try to be.
Yeah, I'm trying to be. I'm yelling, but I'm not yelling like super super loud because like my parents are in the next room and we got very thin walls, so it's like the sound bounces through the wall. And I do too, man. It's how sports gets us, man. We get worked up over the shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go because my phone's dying.
But yeah, outside of that,
I had to rant. I had to rant. I had to get that off my chest. Rob had to rant, get it off his chest.
And yeah, you'll see you guys for Raw tomorrow, and you'll probably stay tuned for the Mike Tomlin video I'm going to be dropping tomorrow, as well, because that's a conversation which we'll talk about. I'll talk a bit about it, but we'll go more in depth on Thursday because I think that's a conversation that needs to be had if you're a Steelers fan at this point. But that's aside the point. If you guys new, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure to turn the notification bell when you don't see us as well each and every day or every week. You guys want to catch the content, so you guys will be instantly notified as well. That being said, have a good night, everybody.
Peace.